Alright, so this is the pre-maiden flight. I just finished building it, adding little details. Just wanted to go over some of the issues that I experienced with the plane or during the build and how I overcame it. Now, a little preface. I didn't use a regular foam board or the creator board, whatever Flight Test uses. I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought some of the, I don't even know by who it is, but it's thick. It's thick, it's shiny. Um, I guess artboard? I don't know. A little bit more expensive, but I liked that it was gonna be thicker, more sturdier. What I did not take into account was the extra weight. So where, yes, it is a lot thicker, it's also heavier. So when I mounted my batteries, I found my center of gravity was back like 4 inches from the leading edge, I believe it's called. To overcome that, I bought a 5000 milliamp battery, which was perfect as far as weight, except the connector was now different. So I got to get an adapter for that. How I overcame that a second time was I stacked 2 batteries up together, and I just put the fuzzy stuff, the Velcro on the bottom. It's the Velcro that uses the same one, so it'll attach either to the fuselage or onto another battery if I needed to. I don't know if that made sense. But I also put these Velcro straps down here to kind of hold the battery down, as well as a couple of rods, or a couple of dowels in there. That way the battery doesn't shift back and the battery doesn't shift forward. It'll stay nice in place. The only thing that does concern me is how close those wires are to the, not to the prop, just to the spinning part of the engine, the motor. Now the center of gravity is up here, and I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't have zip ties, so I used rubber bands for this part. Also, I didn't know what size wire to use. The video only said landing gear wire. I didn't find that very specific, so I bought a bunch of different ones, and I found that the thicker one was thicker to cut, harder to bend, but it gave me a better I feel like it gave me better stability. As you can probably tell, the angle was probably not a 45, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I didn't like the idea of the skewer back there as my landing gear, so I went ahead and I added a little tire back there with the skinnier wire that I had. The only thing is, since it's so heavy, I hope that's not an issue, especially coming for landing where it just comes down hard. Because this wire reaches all the way up here, I believe. Comes all the way up here. I didn't laminate any of this because every time I laminate it, I don't know if it's just how I'm doing it, but it becomes very rigid. So I find it better to add tape on the bottom. So I kind of installed this upside down, so don't mind that part. That's pretty much it.